Hello, hello. Welcome back to another session. It is Saturday and it's 1 p.m. And I just have one question for you. Just one question. Where are you? Where are you? Where have you been? What are you doing? We just saw you like posting so consistently over the last few months, and we were like really, really into your content, and we were like rooting you on. Now, don't get me wrong, I know life happens and things come up. I've been in this situation too, but where are you? Where have you been? You launched your business, you started this project, you took us along with you on the journey, you started a series, you went live for 30 days straight, you did a posting challenge for 30 days straight. You were doing it. Like you were on social media, you were doing it. You were showing up for yourself, you were showing up for your business, and now you're gone. Where did you go? Where are you? Hello, knock knock, who's there? It's me, Ebony Bros, your social media consultant, coming on here to ask, where are you? Where have you been? You started off strong. You started off so motivated. You started off so dedicated. You had everything written down. You had a structure, and then you just disappeared. So what happened? What happened? Today we are talking about us starting something and then disappearing. Now, this is not for those that have the structure, you take a break. There's a difference between a break and disappearing. Okay. So we're talking to those people, you know who you are, who have started something and then completely just went off the grid. Like you're gone. Like it's been years, like it's been decades, maybe. I don't know. But you started something and now you're gone. What happened? Starting is the easy part. Most people think that's the hard part, but it's the easy part. It's the easy part. I promise you. Stick with me here. Starting is the easy part. Ripping off that band aid, because once you rip off that band aid, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad, right? Like the anticipation of ripping off the band aid is what kind of gets people stuck from moving forward. But once you rip off that band aid, it's like, oh my gosh, what was I waiting so long for? Like, why didn't I take this band aid off earlier? Like, now I have a mark right here because I took too long to take off the band-aid. You know what I'm saying? So starting is the easy part. But, you know, what makes it hard? What makes it hard? You're starting and the excitement is there. That's what's motivating you, the adrenaline of like starting a new business and things are going smoothly, the momentum is building, it's building and it's building and it's building and it's building, right? So you're excited. So of course you're going to be consistent. You're going to be showing up. You're going to be, making sure you're putting all of your effort into whatever it is that you're doing. Again, this doesn't always have to mean going live or doing reels or shorts. It doesn't have to mean that. Whatever project it is that you're working on for your business, take it that way, right? So starting is easy because the excitement is there. It's motivating you, it's pushing you, it's leading you, and it's guiding you, right? When does the drop off usually happen? When do people usually fall off? I can tell you one reason why people fall off, because they don't see the results that they want to see immediately. Some people come into this journey of social media thinking that, oh, I'm gonna, if I use these certain hashtags, or if I position myself with certain keywords, or if I have these certain elements within my video or my content, it's going to go viral and the algorithm is going to pick that up. And that's not how that works. It's not how it works. So people drop off because they don't see results immediately. They want all the likes, they want all the comments, they want all the shares. They want everybody to be sharing everything that they put out there. That's not realistic, right? Because people don't really know who you are. Especially if you're not marketing yourself, if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not, putting in the work, doing the groundwork, like boots on the ground, from the ground up, grassroots. If you're not putting in any of that work in the beginning, you're not going to see results immediately. Like you have to do the work, right? So you may have been that person that thought that, oh, if I do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to get the results that I've been looking for this whole time. And then when you don't see those results, you fall away and you begin to disappear. right? And it could be for a number of reasons why we disappear. This is just one topic that I'm choosing to talk about right now. People don't see the results that they want, so they drop off, they fall off, right? Motivation fades faster than you would think because you're not seeing the results that you want to see. But we have to remember, okay, this is a journey. This is not like some quick fix. Social media has its ups and downs, its twists and turns. It's always evolving. It's always, changing. So we have to keep that in our mind. And remember, life does not stop just because you started a business, okay? People are still doing their own individual things. People still, they're trying to work their own business. They're trying to stay afloat with their life, with what they're doing, with what they've got going on. And you're seeing their posts, you're seeing them showing up because they're pushing through, they're following through, they're not letting life stop them. And this may be something that's like hard to hear because again, I've been there. I've had the excuses. I've had the, oh, I'm too busy. Oh, I can't do this right now because I have this I have to do. So my business is put to the side. My business is put in the back because I have all these other things to do when really I need to prioritize and I need to work on my time management and I need to set boundaries so that I can eliminate those excuses of, oh, I'm too busy, I'm too tired, because everything has its place. I set my life up the way that I want it to go. Right? We are the author of our lives. We are the decision makers in our lives. We tell our brains what to do. We tell our bodies what to do. So we have to stop using the excuse that we're tired, that we don't have time, because life is not going to stop just because we started a business. And the one thing that will stop is the business if you don't keep running it. Like if you just up and disappear, like what's going to happen to your business in the long run? Who knows? Disappearing doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you weren't prepared for the consistency that you needed for your business. And that's a structure that business owners need to have. We need to have systems and procedures, and we need to be prepared to stay consistent. A good example is what I'm doing right now this month, right? In order for me to stay consistent with me posting these videos every single day at 1 p.m., I need to make time. I need to be intentional about sitting down and recording these videos ahead of time so that I can schedule them to be put out at 1 every single day. That is setting myself up for consistency, for success, and that's preventing burnout, and that's preventing the idea that I don't want to show up. It's not even giving me room to say, oh, I don't want to do that today, because I'm preparing myself for consistency, right? So why restarting over hurts your business and your confidence? Because during that time of you taking that break, like remember what I said in the beginning, a break and disappearing are two different things, right? So this break that I'm talking about is the 2 to 5 year break that you take when you just up and disappear from whatever it is that you're doing. It hurts your confidence because in that time you're second guessing yourself, you're questioning, am I making the right decision? Was it the wrong time for me to start my business? When you started, you were thriving, things were flowing, and you just somewhere along the line you got stuck, you got kind of set back, right? So you have to go back to where you started, you have to go back to the beginning. So how can you come back without guilt or over explaining, right? You don't even have to explain. You could even mention something like, hey, I'm back, it's been a while, and keep it moving, right? Don't over explain. You don't have to tell all of your business. Just get back into gear, right? Get back into gear and build up that momentum of that muscle of being consistent and building your confidence, because your confidence is going to grow again once you start putting these things into action. Okay, progress is built in the boring middle, not the beginning. Okay, progress is built when people don't show up but you keep showing up. Progress is built when people aren't responding, but you're putting out valuable content, like like you believe in what you're putting out, but there's nobody responding, there's nobody commenting. We can't get caught up in that. We have to just continue to show up. I hear influencers, creators say all the time that, they're so glad, like when they get to that point where they feel like they've made it, they always say, I am so glad I did not give up when things weren't moving, when people weren't responding, when the algorithm wasn't algorithming, and all these things. The consistency happens, it pays off, when you don't give up. Keep putting out the content. Keep showing up for your business. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing those videos and the tutorials and, all the things on your platforms. Share it with people. Ask people to share, do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself out there because you are the only person holding you back. It's no one else. It's you holding yourself back. So most people don't quit. They just stop showing up. And you could say that's a form of quitting, but don't quit. Even if you feel like you need to take a break, give yourself a time frame for this break. Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? And after that break, get back into it. Make a plan to get back into the flow of showing up for your business because you're out here saying, I need more clients. Oh, my revenue is low. Oh, I need to put out this product, but I haven't. The product is made, but nobody knows about it because you haven't been advertising about it. Whatever it is. Oh, this ebook is done. I need to put this ebook out so people can get it. Oh, I have to finish this webinar because I want people to join and people need to hear this information. Whatever it is, take your break and make sure you set a time limit for this break. Do not let this break go past what you said it was going to be. So if it's a month, let it be a month. If it's 2 weeks, then let it be 2 weeks and get back into it because it is okay to take breaks. People need breaks. We need breaks as business owners. We need breaks. Okay. So don't take this as, oh, we need to be working over and over and constantly. No, we need breaks, but don't disappear. This is the day. This is the last time that you're going to disappear from showing up for yourself and from showing up for your business. Okay. And this is the type of stuff that I talk about in my 3-month program. This is the type of stuff I help my clients with. This is the type of stuff I help them get past. A lot of my clients come in and they're like, oh, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is what I help them with. So if this is you, if this video resonated with you, please visit my website, click the Work With Me tab, book your free consultation, check out my Build Up Program tab, which is launching next month. I take on 3 clients and we go through 12 weeks of everything that I'm talking about this month, literally everything. So go check out my website, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms and share this with someone who you know who they are. They may have said, I need to come back. I've been gone too long. They say stuff like that. I've been gone too long. I need to come back. Send this to them because this is the time. 2026 is the time that we come back and we prepare ourselves, set ourselves up to be successful and stop using the excuses of not having time and being tired. So thank you for tuning in. I hope that this video helped someone, and I will see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m.